Kourtney Kardashian cuddled up to her husband Travis Barker at Thursday night's grand opening for the new Calabasas location of the vegan restaurant Crossroads Kitchen. Travis, 46, is an investor in the original Crossroads Kitchen on Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles, and now the enterprise has expanded to Calabasas, which is famous for being a Kardashian enclave. They were joined by Kourtney's daughter Penelope, 10, at the new location, which is in an upscale open-air mall called The Commons owned by billionaire LA mayoral candidate Rick Caruso. Kourtney could be seen clinging to her husband as they sat at a table in the newly opened restaurant, whose premises used to play host to a corner bakery. Wearing her hair in an elegant voluptuous twist reminiscent of the 1990s, Kourtney hit it at her amply endowed cleavage in a see-through black top for her latest outing. She shares Penelope and her sons Mason, 12, and Rain, 7, with her sizzling ex-fiancé Scott Disick, whom she was involved with on and off from 2006 until 2015. Meanwhile, Travis fired up his Insta stories to post a couple of pictures of the culinary treats he and Kourtney settled down to, including an appetizing-looking bowl of pasta. Travis, who shot to fame as the drummer for Blink-182, got to mingle that evening with pop-punk princess Avril Lavigne, who signed to his label DTA Records last year. Near the end of this February, Avril released Love Sucks, her 7th studio album overall and her first with DTA Records, and wound up with the #1 album on the Billboard 200. She swung by the new Crossroads Kitchen in Calabasas this Thursday and proved that she is also happy to lend her support to Travis' professional ventures even outside of show business. Throwing herself into the spirit of Halloween just a couple of weeks before the holiday, Avril decked herself out in an orange and black sweater dress with a skeleton print. Avril committed to the look by introducing orange highlights into her signature blonde hair, and in a retro chic flourish she hoisted on a pair of fuzzy black leg warmers and a matching hat. While swanning about the new restaurant, she beamed for the photographers alongside Travis, who modeled sunglasses even inside and flashed a peace sign for the camera. Evidently Avril enjoyed her food enough that she decided to pack some up for later, as she was seen emerging from the restaurant at dusk with a takeaway container. Bassist Tony Kanao, whose career has included being a member of No Doubt alongside such names as Gwen Stefani, made his presence felt at the opening as well. The London-born musician cut a California casual figure in a fashionable blue bomber jacket over a print t-shirt as he arrived in Calabasas with his brother Neil. Limp Bizkit star Fred Durst was a particularly eye-catching guest at the grand opening, where he got to pose with Travis and the Israeli chef Tal Ronen, the founder of Crossroads Kitchen. The restaurant opening comes days after Travis announced that Blink-182 is embarking on a world tour and releasing new music, as well as reuniting with vocalist Tom DeLonge, who left the group 7 years ago. Kourtney and Travis had a drunken Las Vegas wedding on April Fool's Day this year after walking the red carpet for the Grammys together earlier that evening. They exchanged vows in front of an Elvis impersonator, only to discover the marriage was not legally binding as they had neglected to obtain the requisite paperwork before dashing off to the wedding chapel. Travis obtained a civil marriage in Santa Barbara the following month and then jetted off to Italy for a weekend of wedding functions in Portofino. Shortly thereafter, Travis was hospitalized for days with what he later revealed was a life-threatening bout of pancreatitis, which he said was triggered by a polyp removal.